let's get to this Nardo Wick vid. So first of all, we're gonna start with our pad. I have this pad from Expand. It's called the Warmth Pad, and on the pad, I've got us a little bit of Valhalla Vintage Verb, right, and Cinematics Origin. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna make a minor chord. So I took this minor chord, took the top notes out, and I inverted this F and then brought this D up. So we have this. So we got a nice dark sound. Then I'm gonna take this F and I'm gonna bring it down one, bring it to an E, get that dark progression going and copy it. Now what I did here at the end was I took our notes and I brought them up. I brought this D up 2 semitones. I brought this A up, so I made an inversion here. And then I took our D again and added another D on top of here, so another inversion to make it go up. And then I just copy that, and that is our pad pattern. Next thing I did was I added this piano on our bass notes just to give us some dramatic effect. Then I opened up this VST called Analog Lab 5, and I got into Galaxy. And this Galaxy preset, I thought it sounded real spooky. So I just came down here and made a little pattern. And when you're making these dark melodies, you always want to have notes like that are real close together. Of course, that are still in that same scale that you're using. But when you use those notes that are close together like that, it gives it that darker feel. So I got that melody down, and I just basically just copy that the whole time, right? Just copy that melody, right? Now, after I took that melody, I took it and I played it with the rest of my melodies that sounded like this. But I was like, I want this thing to be a little more turnt. So I dragged it. I pressed hold up, before I even do that, I pressed stretch. I grabbed this part and I stretched it to be only like this right here, 3. I stretched it from 1 to 3, and we get this turn type feel. And I have it on E3 generic so that the pitch didn't change. The next thing I did was I took our Philharmonic and I went to strings, went to solo, went to violin, sustain, and I chose this violin right here, and I just made a pattern. See those close notes together? I just made a pattern that I thought sounded good with. So now we got this real dark beat, and on this I have Cinematic Origins and Valhalla Vintage Verb. Now without the reverb and the origin, this is what it sounds like. It really sounds like a violin, but those plugins, those effects, they make a big difference. You know, it just sounds different and more spooky to me. All right, let's get to the drums. All right, so for the drums, we're just gonna use a Spins 808 and get right into it. Find that bass note and get to work. mixing these beats are real important. You want to make sure you got them, you know, them nice, glitchy, dark sounding hi-hats in there. Changing the velocity on the end of these hi-hats make it sound a little more saucy. That's our hi-hat pattern. So we go to take that, copy it, you can skip it. Last thing I add is like, I add me a snare. Open hi-hat. Copy it, and that's how you make that Nardo Wick G herbo dark sounding. You know, add 21 Savage to the beat too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you make these types of beats. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe.